How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews back with new brewery time. Form of Cartel Brewing and Blending. It is their cold pressed sunshine. This is a 5%. Doesn't say anything else on here, but I looked it up. Actually, I didn't look it up. My buddy Steven told me. It is a Pilsner with lemon and ginger. New brewery in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. His buddies have opened this place. He sent me off 3 crowlers from these guys, I believe. And this is the first one I'm diving into. Pilsner. Lemon and ginger. We'll see how that works. See what's what. Label-wise, I like it a lot for a couple different reasons. One, super ghetto stamped top. Pretty much a white label. But it also, something leaked in the box that he sent me, so it made this label look all like kind of crusty and messed up. Makes me like it even more. Beer-wise, that looks the part of a hazy pale, a Berliner Weiss, an unfiltered Pilsner. So we could be wearing a couple different hats here. Pinky finger, white as white could be head. Soft haziness to this sucker. Who knows? I mean, there is a meaningful amount of lemon and ginger in this. There is still the Pilsner portion of the show here. That brings almost like, it seems like a purposeful but gentle Pilsner malt with a little bit of lemon characteristics in it, along with the actual beer itself. Yeah, I mean, it smells really good. I'm not quite sure how this is actually going to come across in the taste, but it has this very kind of almost like sports drink kind of thing, and I don't mean that in a negative way, like an electrolyte beer kind of thing. You're talking about that ginger, you're talking about that lemon, you're talking about a Pilsner beer. Has a decent amount of kind of like minerality maybe to it. Is that what I'm getting in there? I don't know. But it smells like something that I want to drink after working my ass off. Let's put it that way. Let's dive in. Cheers. It's not bad. I thought it was going to be a little bit sweeter than this. I mean, it's a 5% Pilsner. It's not going to be overly sweet, but I thought it would be a little bit sweeter than this. I might like it a little bit sweeter than this. There's a really nice malt base to it. That Pilsner malt definitely comes through, even with how aggressive that ginger and lemon come above it. The lemon and ginger are absolutely the start of the show here, but you're talking about a 5% Pilsner that's not overly aggressive. So even a slight dose of both of those adjuncts would end up, not certainly, but be more often than not would be a little bit bigger than beer itself. But they're not too big to where they kind of completely overpower the beer. And you just don't get any of the beer there. There's still a beer base to it. Nice mouthfeel on it. It's got this kind of, not crispy, but kind of appropriate, kind of pre-crispy, what Pilsner used to be kind of mouthfeel to it. In combination with a dryness that works really well when you get hit with those big adjuncts, not necessarily because it's sweet. More often than not, if you have a sweet component, you want to kind of finish dry. But in here, you have this kind of big punch of that ginger, big punch of that lemon, but it finishes dry and kind of like shuts the trap door on both of those flavors. Even though they linger a little bit, they don't get too heavy-handed, too out of hand. I like it. Actually, in a perfect world, we would like this to be a skosh sweeter, just a hair sweeter. But I think it's a fun beer. It's a fun beer. Is it something I want to drink like all day, every day? No. But is it something I want to drink, like I said, after like working in the yard all day, playing sports, playing golf, doing that kind of thing? It's kind of like, give me one of these at the end of a round of golf. Give me one of these at the end of my kind of tail end of work. And I think I'm a pretty happy camper because it gives you a lot of those things that really kind of quench your thirst when you're in that kind of mode. And I don't mean this in a negative way. I mean this in a positive way. It comes off very much like the Genesee kind of lemonade, pink lemonade beer. Like they did that, like the Genesee, I forget what they called it. It's kind of like the Natter Days kind of thing going on. It has a little bit of that going on, and I definitely don't mean that as a negative. I actually really do enjoy those beers. It has that little thing going on with it. So it's a summer chugger. It's what it is. It's meant to be drank while it's sunny out, having a fun time, drinking beers. Done and done. Is it one of the better Pilsners? As of late, no. Is it one of the more interesting summer chuggers? And that's a pretty wide berth when it comes to beers. Yes, I think it's a fun beer. As far as Pilsners go, it's just a little bit too heavy on that ginger and lemon to kind of really kind of bring it home. But as far as just a summertime drinker, it's pretty tasty. I enjoy it. Let's put it that way. Bag and availability, no idea. Steven, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like that strawberry lemonade Genesee, if you like the Natter Days pink lemonade, whatever, watermelon, whatever, if you like those beverages, you'll like this beer. It's more beer than those beverages are beer, but it has the same kind of spirit to it. So if you dig on those beers, and I do dig on those, so I'm not pooping on it, I actually enjoy that, then you'll dig this. So there you go. Our review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of Cartel right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.